What's good, YouTube? It is T. Lou Crew, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of the Universe Mode series. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, turn on post notifications because you do not want to miss this Universe Mode series, as we have 2 matches in store. We have Kenny Omega versus Brody King, and we also have Blake Monroe versus Io Sky. And also, we will be hearing from our new United States champion, Cameron Witt, as he is celebrating his big win. So we will see y'all when Cameron Witt makes his way to the ring. Here he is, the Star City Superhuman. Cameron Witt is here, your United States champion. If you have missed it, last episode, Adam Cole hosted an open challenge for his U.S. title, and Cameron Witt showed up and he showed out in his debut. Yes, Cameron's debut, he won the title after he kicked out of the last shot, only a 1 count, if it was even a 1, and then he hit Adam Cole with 2 big time knees. But man, oh man, the United States champion, he's the first new champion, so it's good to see Cameron holding some gold, being the first ever title change in T. Lou Crew. We are on the road to Velocity. As man, oh man, I wonder what Cameron has to say. I know Adam Cole is livid right now. I can tell he's livid after what Cameron did, but we will see what Cameron has to say.
States champion. Man, y'all have the energy of 1,000 suns in a night, people. Last week when I made my stellar debut, you guys welcomed me. Y'all made me feel home, and I thank y'all for that. Last week I had the gracious opportunity to challenge Adam Cole for his United States Championship in an open challenge, in which, as you can see, the results are very conclusive. So now, I want to keep that record going. New open challenges, because I want to give people on this roster an opportunity. I want to make the United States Championship division something Adam Cole wouldn't. A division people want to be in. A division people want to fight in. The championship they want to have. The A title. Doesn't matter if it's the world or not. This will be the title of T. Lou Crew. Has anyone back there that has a problem with that? Come step up to me right here, right now. Because if you do, you'll be put on a t-shirt by the Star City Superhuman, Cameron Witt.
Wow, of course, Adam Cole is jealous. That SOB just hit Cameron with the chair. Of course, he's coming back for his U.S. title rematch clause. It looks like it's, oh my goodness. Just laid him out with his own title. Why Adam Cole? I mean, I guess because you lost, but at the same time, it had the result to this. You could have just, fought him like a real man. Cut to commercial break. Cameron, you did not deserve this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first match of T. Lou Crew Wrestling Episode 3. If you missed it, Cameron Witt was just viciously attacked by Adam Cole. And it looks like Adam Cole is getting his rematch at Velocity. But coming out first, making his way to the ring. And he is not competing in North Carolina, but he is Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega. That's not my best Justin Roberts impression right there. You know, I'm not really a ring announcer, more just a commentator. But should I hire a ring announcer to, you know, do my ring announcing? Let me know in the comments down below in the description. But Kenny Omega is here as he is taking on one member of House of Massacre and Brody King. But yes, Kenny Omega, he has wrestled across the world. He's wrestling in AEW. He wrestled in New Japan. He wrestled in AAA. He's wrestled everywhere. And now he is here at T-Lu Crew Wrestling, taking on Brody King. Well, speaking of Brody King, by the time this show comes out, Brody King is competing against Darby Allin for the AEW World Title. I'm a fan of all wrestling, WWE, AEW, CMLL, AAA. I heard Lucha Underground is returning, so if you're excited about that, let me know in the comments. Are you a big Lucha Underground fan? Because me personally, I love Lucha Underground. Before it ended, man, I was watching Lucha Underground like crazy. People like Prince Puma, you know, people like Penta competed there. Johnny Mundo, aka John Morrison, was there. There was a lot of people that competed at Lucha Underground, but that's not important right now, as here is House of Massacre. As you see, Justin Massacre, one of my friends, yes, Justin Massacre is leading this group alongside with Aleister Black, who recently just got released. Which that really surprised me, because considering that they teased the Randy and Aleister, you know, they teased like a match or like a title match or whatever. But that shocked me. But Brody King is the one that's competing. Brody King, I'm slowly becoming a big fan of Brody King. Like I said, he is taking on Darby Allin for the AEW World Title. But on T-Lu Crew, he is taking on Kenny Omega. Will he get the job done? And look at Justin Massacre. House of Massacre. You already know it's a reference to House of Black. But instead of Black, House of Black, we call it the House of Massacre. Not just because of Justin Massacre, but also, you know, I felt like it fit because it's like his last name, but also like this group, you can tell this group is about to be a problem. This group is about to go through blood. So I think it made sense, but who knows? Let me know if y'all like the name. Also, if y'all want to come up with some name suggestions, I will be taking those. But here we are. Brody King looks ready to fight. Kenny Omega looks ready to fight. After this, we have the women's #1 contendership match between Blake Monroe, Mariah May, as the OGs know her as she is taking on Io Sky, #1 contendership for Mercedes Moné's women's world title at Velocity, as Kenny Omega and Brody King. What a nice little running Hurricane Rana there by Kenny Omega. And now Kenny Omega with some strikes. And now look at Brody King taking him down in a big boot by Brody. And now look at this, just stomping away on Kenny Omega. And now Brody, what does he have in store? Brody King with the running power slam. Big running power slam. One. And only a 1 count. Now, remember, this universe mode has a mixture of AEW guys, WWE guys, AAA guys, CMLL guys, you know, guys from the indies. Expect Zilla Fatu to show up. Expect like people like Ricky Sosa and TNA to show up. This company has literally everybody. Like I said, WWE, AEW, CML, your favorite company, we got them on here because this is a big company. Now, I do have planned after WrestleMania, since this is a giant roster. Now, I think I did talk about this on episode 2, but I'm saying it now, just in case if I don't remember. But after WrestleMania, we are doing a brand split because we have like over 80 guys on the roster. I think it's 82 to be exact. So the fact that we got so much guys, and I don't want everyone under one thing, considering that each episode is like 2 to 3 matches long. Expect the brand split by WrestleMania. So if your favorites hasn't really been competed in season 1, season 2 is when we're doing the brand split. Season 2 will be after WrestleMania. Every season will be after the Mania. So WrestleMania will be the season 1 finale. And I have so much things in store. We are going to continue this even beyond 2K26. This is going to continue in 2K27, 2K28. Until I stop doing YouTube, we're going to continue doing this. And we also still got the My Career series, which I'm already in the process of editing. So if you enjoyed the My Career series, we are still doing that. But right now, Kenny Omega, no, Brody King. That's Brody King getting Omega back up on his feet. And now Brody King, got him in a powerbomb. No, Kenny Omega. And now Kenny Omega, oh my goodness, Dragon Suplex. Big Dragon, foot on the ropes, ref. Foot is on the ropes. Look at Alistair and Justin Massacre, man. Look at the robes and stuff that they're wearing. This group is going to be insane. And now look at this. Brody King with the splash. Big splash by Brody King. And now Brody King. Get it. Kenny Omega back up on his feet. As you can tell, Justin Massacre just smiling as Kenny gets dropped on his head. 1, 2, and no. Kenny Omega kicks out of 2. Now, since we are talking about Velocity, since that's the first pay-per-view of T-Lu Crew Wrestling, Velocity. Man, oh man. We got, I think, 3 more episodes, either 2 or 3 more episodes until Velocity. So, we have so much things in store for these next couple of episodes. Like I said, it's only like 2 to 3 matches, but it's going to be a lot of segments, a lot of build up to these matches. And man, oh man, I'm just so excited for the first pay-per-view. After Velocity, though, after Velocity, we go on to SummerSlam. Yes. SummerSlam. Now, I know y'all like, oh, Tristan, these are all just, WWE, pay-per-view names. I know. Trust me. I know. Because I don't feel like, making up these pay-per-view names. So I'm like, all right, let me just use like WWE, AEW, all these pay-per-view names, create my own logos out of them, and just have fun with it, I don't feel like doing all of that, thinking and processing on what pay-per-view names I should use. But hope y'all enjoyed this Universe Mode series all together. But here is your winner, Kenny Omega. I haven't really been talking about this match. I've been more so just talking to you guys. But at the end of the day, Kenny Omega picks up the win against Brody King. Big win by Kenny Omega. The next match, it is a number 1 contendership match. So we will see y'all with the number 1 contendership.
Me losing was only the beginning.
Here for Rollins. Rollins has been kind of screwed over in this match.
I learned and I connect. I am not done.
No! Kendo stick. Oh my goodness!
I spoke with some old friends and we had the same idea. People have been waiting for this moment. We are the best versions of ourselves and we are back. Sierra
Hotel India
Echo
Lima Delta Shield.
We are here with the main event as coming out first, staring her beauty into the mirror. We have Blake Monroe. As she's taking on Io Sky. Now, if y'all didn't, enjoy too much of me giving the summary of Cuban Crew Wrestling. Don't worry, this match is gonna have peer commentary. I just wanted to get the summary out the way, so y'all don't think, oh, something's going on. But that ain't important right now. We got Blake Monroe. As look at that, look at her beauty. This is the first game that she's been in, in WWE. I don't remember if she was in the AEW game. I think she wasn't, but I really don't know. I really play AEW Fight Forever. But Blake Monroe versus Io Sky. I can tell Mercedes Moné is definitely watching this match very, very closely, because whoever wins gets a shot at her title. As Blake Monroe is ready to fight, as here is her opponent making her way to the ring. We have Io Sky. Io Sky. Now, I hope y'all enjoy, us finally adding, custom theme songs and just regular wrestlers theme songs on to these matches, because I do want to make this as realistic as possible. But Io Sky is here, and look at that. Look at her hair. She looks ready to fight. I am so excited to see who will become Women's World Champion #1 contender. As I can tell, both of these women are going to put up a banger with Mercedes Moné at the end of the day. At this point, it could have been a triple threat, but right now it's just a one-on-one. Unless the match ends in a draw, then I don't know what the GM will have in store. But we don't want no draws. We want a clear winner. As Io Sky, Blake Monroe is ready. The bell has officially rung. As both women, Io Sky trying to shake hands. Yep, shaking hands. Oh! Blake Monroe with the cheap shot to Io Sky. And now look at this big snap suplex by Blake Monroe. Just a cheeky shot right there. And now, Io got the advantage on Monroe. And now Monroe taking her down and got her in a nice headlock. And now look at this. Look at Blake. Oh my goodness. And now, what does Monroe have in store? Big headbutt to Io. And now Io kicks her off. And now Io Sky. What is this? Nice strikes by Io. Big double foot stomp to Blake Monroe. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, knees by Io. Let's look at the referee taking his sweet time. Blake Monroe kicking out of zero, basically. But look at Io with the double foot stomp again. And now Io, what does she have in store here? Io to the top. Io, big, no, I think she's trying to go for a DDT. But Blake Monroe getting out of the way. And now Blake, what is this? Oh my goodness. Just slamming her down. Now look at this. Look at this. Io Sky is in trouble. Will she tap? No. And now Sky, big drop kick. No. Blake reverses it. And then a slap. A beautiful slap. And now look at this. Blake Monroe has been on fire in this match. And now Io's back in it. And now Io with the strikes. Io, what is this? Big German suplex. 1, 2, and no. Blake kicks out a 2. That was a nice German suplex by Io. And now Io is just unloading strikes, getting her into the corner. Now look at that. And now Io, she's gonna go coast to coast. Io's getting the crowd fire up. They do call her Io Sky. And oh my goodness, she is so fast. And now look at this double foot stomp again. Her quickness is unbearable. Nice drop kick by Io Sky. Look at that. The crowd is fired up. And now Io looking to end her right here. She's looking to end Blake Monroe right here. Oh my goodness, Blake, no. Blake, what is this? Big clothesline by Monroe. And now Blake getting her up. And oh my goodness. And now look at Io with the Hurricane Rana. Oh my goodness, these women are going back and forth. And now Io Sky, oh my goodness. Center of the ring, you love to see. I love seeing spots that end with the opponent being in the center of the ring because they can't get to the ropes. Even though the referees don't even count the rope breaks for some reason. I do have rope breaks turned on, so I don't know why the referees aren't really calling it. Nice thrust press by Monroe. I don't know what be going on with these refs. I think the refs be having some money on the side here. Big knee by Monroe. And 3, no. Io kicks out. Monroe is getting fed up here. She is getting fed up. And now Blake Monroe, no. Io takes her down. And now Io, looks like she's trying to go for a super kick, but no. Monroe, boom. Taking down Sky. And now, oh my goodness, Blake Monroe, no, back to Io. And both women staring each other down. No Blake, nope, Io. Both women just going back and forth. And now, oh my goodness, got her again. Io Sky can make Blake Monroe tap. Will Blake Monroe tap? No. That elbow was personal, I ain't gonna lie. And now Blake Monroe to the top. Oh my goodness, I think that was a frog splash. As oh my, I don't even got my glasses on right now. Blake Monroe. Oh my goodness, just throwing her to the apron. And now Blake Monroe getting her back in the ring. Monroe can end it right here. Going up to the top. Io Sky is in trouble. Big frog splash again. And now Monroe looking to end Io Sky. And that should do it. Down goes Sky. 1, 2, 3. And Blake Monroe will face Mercedes Monet. No! Mercedes taking out Blake. We got to cut to commercial break. Bryan Danielson is here. I did not expect him to be here, but what the? Bryan Danielson got taken out. What the Masked Man? What is this? The Masked Man is attacking Danielson. I know Danielson is still beat up after what John Cena did to him. You know, John Cena joining the NWO, now the Masked Man. What is this? Did Cena put a hit on Danielson? What is this? No. Suplex on to the table. Oh my goodness. This is Team Crew, and we are signing out.